The universe is ancient. It's filled with billions of stars and trillions of planets. So why is it so quiet? No signals, no visitors, nothing but silence. Scientists call it the Great Silence, the most disturbing mystery in the cosmos. But what if that silence isn't empty? What if it's hiding something? Something we were never meant to hear? Let's find out. The universe is vast beyond comprehension. There are over 100 billion galaxies, each containing billions of stars, many of which have planets orbiting them. Statistically, it seems inevitable that intelligent life should exist somewhere out there. And yet, silence. We've sent radio signals, scanned the skies, and even launched spacecraft carrying golden records with information about our species. But in return, nothing. No messages, no signs, no visitors, just the faint hum of the cosmos. This eerie quiet has puzzled scientists for decades. With such overwhelming probability of life being Earth, the lack of evidence is not just strange, it's deeply unsettling. Why is the universe so quiet? Some think we're alone. Others believe we're just not listening the right way. But many agree this mystery is more than just an answer, it's a cosmic paradox. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi famously asked a simple but chilling question during a lunchtime conversation. Where is everybody? His question gave birth to what we now call the Fermi Paradox, the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of any evidence for it. Based on current estimates, there could be tens of thousands of advanced civilizations in our galaxy alone. So why haven't we seen any? Fermi wasn't just thinking out loud, he was running the numbers. Even at sublight speeds, a spacefaring civilization could colonize the entire Milky Way in just a few million years, a blink on cosmic timescales. If intelligent life is even remotely common, someone should have gotten here by now. And yet, no spacecraft, no alien signals, no galactic empires, no ruins, just us. The Fermi Paradox forces us to confront a disturbing possibility. Maybe the silence isn't an accident. Maybe something is keeping the universe quiet. If intelligent life should be everywhere, but isn't, maybe something is stopping it. That something is what scientists call the Great Filter. The Great Filter is a hypothetical barrier that prevents life from advancing beyond a certain point. It's a cosmic checkpoint, and almost no one makes it past. The idea is terrifying because we don't know where this filter is or whether we've already passed it. There are two possible scenarios, and both come with huge implications. Scenario 1. The filter is behind us. That means something incredibly rare must have happened on Earth, maybe the jump from single-celled to multicellular life, or the leap from apes to humans. If this is true, we're special, maybe even alone. In the silence of the universe, it means we already survived what most others couldn't. Scenario 2. The filter is ahead of us. That would mean advanced civilizations almost always destroy themselves through nuclear war, climate collapse, AI, or something even worse. If this is true, then we're doomed. The silence isn't comforting, it's a graveyard. But here's the real kicker. We have no idea which it is. Every new discovery, every exoplanet found, every biosignature detected could tip the scale. If we find even microbial life elsewhere, it might mean the Great Filter still waits ahead. And that should scare us. Imagine this. Advanced alien civilizations know we exist, but they're deliberately staying silent, watching us, observing, but never interfering. That's the idea behind the zoo hypothesis, one of the most unsettling explanations for the Great Silence. According to this theory, Earth is like a wildlife preserve or a primitive planet in an alien-controlled galactic zoo. Just like we avoid interfering with uncontacted tribes, advanced civilizations might consider us too undeveloped for contact. We're being observed the way we study animals from a safe distance under strict rules of non-interference. This would explain why we don't see alien megastructures or hear alien radio signals. It's not that they're not there, it's that they're hiding on purpose. And here's where things get creepy. Some versions of the zoo hypothesis suggest we're in a cosmic experiment, our behaviors, our technology, even our wars all being watched, perhaps even manipulated, like lab rats in a controlled environment. But if that's true, then the real question becomes, what happens when we notice? Some theorists believe that once we reach a certain level, interstellar travel, advanced AI, unified planetary government, the zookeepers might finally reveal themselves. First contact could be trigger-based, like a test we don't even know we're taking. Others think the opposite, that noticing them might break the rules and provoke consequences we can't predict. Is this just sci-fi? Maybe, but here's something to think about. Every time a civilization has discovered a less advanced one on Earth, it rarely ended well for the ones being discovered. What makes us think the universe would be any different? What if the universe was once full of life and we're just too late to see it? That's the chilling idea behind the dead civilizations hypothesis, a theory that flips the Fermi Paradox on its head. Maybe we don't see aliens not because they never existed, but because they're already gone. Think about how old the universe is, 8 billion years. Our solar system is barely a third that age. Statistically, if intelligent life could emerge, it likely did billions of years before us. So where is everyone? They might have risen and fallen, destroyed by war, environmental collapse, rogue ice, or natural disasters like gamma ray bursts. Even civilizations that mastered space travel might not be immune. Entropy always wins eventually. One striking idea is called the Great Filter. It's the concept that there's some step in the evolution of life that's incredibly hard to pass. Maybe it's the jump from simple cells to complex organisms. Or maybe it's the survival of a species after developing advanced technology. If the Great Filter is ahead of us, that's terrifying. It means most intelligent species don't make it past our stage. Nuclear weapons, climate change, AI. It would imply that we're on the verge of self-destruction, like all the others before us. But if it's behind us, if we already passed the hardest steps, then we might be one of the rare survivors in a dead and silent universe. There's even a haunting possibility that we've already passed by ancient alien ruins without knowing it. A derelict probe drifting through interstellar space, faint signals echoing from long-dead outposts, planets where cities once stood, now buried beneath dust and time. The deeper we look into space, the more it starts to resemble a cosmic graveyard. Maybe we're not alone. Maybe we're just the last ones left alive. What if aliens are out there, but we simply don't recognize them? For over a century, our search for extraterrestrial life has been shaped by human expectations. We look for carbon-based life forms, planets like Earth, water, oxygen, radio signals, and technology that mirrors our own. But what if that's far too narrow? Some scientists argue that alien life could be so radically different from us that we wouldn't even recognize it if it were right in front of us. They might not use language, or light, or sound. They might not be biological at all. They could exist as plasma clouds, quantum patterns, AI swarms, or even something beyond matter forms of existence we haven't even theorized yet. Think about this. Ants live beside supercomputers. They crawl across fiber optic cables, but they have no concept of what they are. They're too primitive to even ask the question, could we be like ants to some vast, post-biological civilization? Then there's the idea of dark biospheres, alien ecosystems that don't emit signals we can detect, or life that thrives in toxic gas giants, or within neutron stars, or even in the vacuum of space itself. And even if they're reaching out, what if their messages aren't meant for us? They might communicate using gravity waves, neutrino beams, or mathematical constructs encoded into quasars. We may be scanning for AM radio when the universe is broadcasting on frequencies we can't even perceive. Another possibility, they're watching us silently. Some researchers suggest that alien civilizations could follow a kind of galactic prime directive, refusing to interface with emerging species like ours. We're in a cosmic zoo, unaware that we're being observed, a theory known as the zoo hypothesis. Or maybe they were trying to contact us, but we missed it. A short burst of data in 1977, a faint signal drowned in cosmic noise, a probe that passed through our solar system thousands of years ago. We may be surrounded by evidence, but without the right lens, it all just looks like sag. Maybe the silence isn't because there's nothing out there, but because we're just not listening the right way. What if the answer to the Fermi Paradox isn't out there? What if they're already here? It sounds like they're science fiction aliens walking among us, hidden in plain sight, but some scientists and theorists take this idea seriously, at least as a possibility. Consider this: Earth has existed for over 4.5 billion years. Human civilization, barely 10,000. If another intelligent species evolved millions of years before us, their technology would be indistinguishable from magic. As physicist Arthur C. Clarke once said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. They wouldn't need flying saucers or blinking lights. They could hide in plain sight, or more disturbingly, within us. Some researchers suggest they could be using biological camouflage. They might look like us, or become us. What if alien intelligence is encoded into our DNA, left behind as a message, a seed, or a form of biological infiltration? We've already discovered large portions of the human genome made up of ancient viruses. What if some of it isn't from Earth? And then there's the UAP phenomenon, unidentified aerial phenomena. In recent years, the U.S. government has declassified videos of flying objects that defy known physics. No winds, no exhaust, extreme acceleration. Even Navy pilots can't explain them. Are they secret human tech, glitches in equipment? Or are they the visible traces of something watching us, testing us, maybe preparing for something? Others propose that aliens could exist in forms beyond our senses, higher dimensional beings that we simply can't detect, just as a two-dimensional creature couldn't comprehend a three-dimensional object. We might be incapable of perceiving something in 4, 5, or more dimensions. They could pass through us like ghosts, influencing reality in ways we mistake for randomness or superstition. Some even believe that consciousness itself might be a product of alien engineering, that the human mind is a receiver for signals from elsewhere, a concept echoed in mysticism, ancient astronaut theories, and modern quantum hypotheses. Wild, yes. Impossible, not entirely. If aliens are here, they're not landing on the White House lawn. They're silent, strategic, watching, and maybe, just maybe, they've been here all along. So, where is everybody? Are we the first, the last, the forgotten? The truth is, we still don't know. The silence out there is haunting, but it might mean we're missing something. Or maybe, someone doesn't want to be found. One thing's certain, the universe is vast, old, and full of mysteries, and we've only just begun to ask the right questions. If this video made you think, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What do you think is the real reason for the great silence? Until next time, stay curious.